Level 1. Egg. You begin smaller than a speck of dust. A tiny white oval glued to the humid wall of a fungus garden chamber, buried deep beneath the rainforest floor. You don't move. You don't eat. You don't know you exist. Nurses pass constantly in an endless, disciplined parade, turning you with gentle mandibles, licking you clean with saliva that carries the colony's sacred fungus scent, breathing warm, moist air across your delicate shell. The temperature is perfect 86 degrees, 98% humidity, engineered by millions of bodies you will never see. 3 days pass in total darkness. Your shell softens. You grow. Eat, grow, wait. What you will become was decided by your first meal. The colony needed a new gardener, cutter, or soldier so. Here you are, your destiny already written in chemistry. Level 2. Nurse. You chew your way out of your pupil case and crawl into the garden chamber, pale and trembling. Your new exoskeleton still soft and vulnerable. There is already work waiting. As the youngest in a colony of 8 million, you are given the most precious things the Empire possesses. The brood and the living fungus. You carry eggs between chambers, moving them from rising heat or creeping floodwater. You lick them constantly to prevent mold or bacteria. You feed larvae mouth to mouth, hundreds of times a day. Groom the delicate fungal threads, pluck away stray dirt, and add enzyme-rich saliva to keep the crop thriving. You turn pupae carefully so they do not suffocate and carry away the dead or weak without hesitation. A sick patch of garden is sealed off forever. The colony cannot afford sentiment or waste. You have never seen daylight. You do not know daylight exists. Your world is humid tunnels filled with the sweet, earthy smell of fungus and the constant, reassuring touch of millions of sisters. Moving in the dark, their antennae brushing yours in a chemical language older than trees. A heavy vibration suddenly hits from above a tapirs hoof or falling branch. Every nurse surges toward the eggs and gardens, with jaws open wide. You are ready to die for the next generation and for the fungus that feeds the entire empire. The threat passes. You return immediately to work. The queen lays thousands of eggs daily. The gardens must stay alive and perfect, or the whole empire collapses. Level 3. Builder. Your exoskeleton hardens to a rich, gleaming mahogany. The colony is expanding again. You dig with jaws like miniature excavators, carrying soil mouthful by mouthful to the surface. You emerge into blinding sunlight for the first time. It hits you like a physical hammer. Antennae taste, wind, humidity, and hidden danger. You dump your load on the growing crater of excavated earth and descend again without pause. You pack tunnels with saliva-mixed soil, creating walls strong enough to last for years. You carve ventilation shafts, angled with perfect precision for natural airflow. No one taught you this engineering. You simply know. A tunnel collapses 10 feet ahead, trapping a sister under tons of earth. You dig frantically, throwing soil behind you in explosive bursts. Her movements slow, then stop. You break through, find her still, and seal the collapse with heavy finality. Then you start a new shaft. The empire must keep growing, no matter the cost in lives or labor. Level 4. Gardener. You are older now. Jaws stronger and instincts sharper. Fresh leaf fragments arrive constantly from the foragers. You cut them smaller, chew them into moist pulp, press the pulp carefully onto the existing fungus bed, and add droplets of enzyme-rich fluid. You patrol the gardens without rest, removing any trace of mold, invading bacteria, or tiny intruders. The white fungal threads swell into nutritious Gondolidiotha colonies, only food. One small mistake in temperature, moisture, or chemistry and 8 million mouths could starve within days. A parasitic fly darts in while you work. You snatch it midair and crush it instantly. The fungus must thrive above all else, or the forager's endless labor becomes meaningless. Level 5. Forager. 3 weeks into a short life, you march out in a living river of sisters that snakes across the forest floor. At a towering tree, you slice perfect semicircular leaf pieces heavier than your own body. Hoist them overhead like green sails. Tiny minim sisters ride along as hitchhikers, scanning for parasitic flies that want to lay eggs in your neck. You lay a strong chemical trail home with your abdomen. A spider strikes suddenly and takes 2 sisters in one lunge. The column never breaks stride. You step around the empty space they left and keep marching. Hours later, a tropical storm washes the trail away. But you navigate home using the angle of the sun, magnetic lines of the earth, and the faint but unmistakable scent of the nest. You deliver your leaf to the waiting gardeners and turn around to march out again. The Empire is always hungry. Its appetite never satisfied. Level 6. Soldier. You are born for war larger body. Powerful bolt cutter. Jaws. Thick armor. You patrol the borders of the territory, confirming every sister by scent. A rival scout crosses your path. Your jaws close with crushing force, and she dies instantly. One morning, thousands of raiders from another colony invade, hungry for your precious gardens. The alarm pheromone explodes through the air like a scream. You charge the front line without hesitation. Jaws clash in chaotic fury across 20 feet of forest floor. Sisters fall all around you, bodies piling in the undergrowth. But you hold the line because behind you are the sacred gardens, the queen, and the nurses who once fed you. You clean the sap and dirt from your mandibles and stand guard again at dawn. The colony cannot afford to lose its food source, its future. Level 7. Male. You are one of the few males in a sea of 8 million. You have never worked a single day, fed, guarded, and supplied by others. You were built for one brief moment. You have wings and wait patiently. On a warm, humid afternoon after rain, the signal pulses through the nest. You rise with your brothers and the virgin queens into a swirling, thunderous cloud. You find one, mate in midair, tumbling through light, wind, and the roar of millions of wings. Hours later, your body fails and you fall alone into the leaf litter. The colony received exactly what it needed from you, the spark of the next generation. Level 8. Virgin Queen. Raised in the deepest chamber on the richest fungus. You rise with the drones, mate once or twice, high above the canopy, and store a lifetime of sperm. You land on soft earth, bite off your own wings forever, and dig a small chamber alone. Carrying a tiny, precious piece of the mother colony's fungus, you seal yourself in total darkness, and lay the first eggs of what will become a new empire. Alone in the void with only instinct as your guide. Level 9. Queen. You are alone for only a few weeks. You feed your first larvae by breaking down your own wing muscles. For energy to produce food and cultivate the infant garden, you are starving yourself to keep them alive, and you do it without hesitation. The first workers emerge, small and pale, and immediately begin building. Your only job now is to lay eggs without ever stopping. Years. Pass. Tunnels spread hundreds of feet in every direction. Garden chambers stack like vast underground cathedrals. Soldiers guard every entrance, and forager columns cross entire fields. You remain in the deepest chamber, fed and groomed constantly, your chemical signal beating like the heart of the entire empire. You will live 15 years while every worker lives only 2 months. They will die for you without hesitation, and new ones will replace them instantly. You lay egg after egg after egg until the day you are gone, and on that day the colony will slowly begin to die with you. But that day is not today.